Thank you for your patience, all the participants. This is MC Anjali here for you from 3G International Event Academy. And this is a daily engagement session which is happening from 7 to 8 p.m. every day. We are inviting all the speakers from different domains. So we are so happy with all the love and support you are giving us every day. So there were many queries about what is 3G International Event Academy, like what all we can expect from 3G International Event Academy. So many questions, so many queries we are getting every day, and we are so thankful for all the support you're giving. So now we will be playing a small video which will explain all about 3G International Event Academy. I request my technical team to play the video, please. Wow, that was a beautiful video. I really enjoyed it. Hope it described everything which you were looking for. And guys, are you
We
all
have not
ready?
enjoyed it.
Hello?
You can continue, Anjali.
Okay, so guys, are you all ready for today's session? Just comment on the chat box that if you are ready, just type RTG, ready to go. And today we have an eminent speaker who came during our 9-day conference, and she was like, wow, fire. She was just rocking that conference. But I am not going to reveal much about the speaker. For that, I invite my co-host Madhumita for giving introduction to the speaker. Over to you, Madhumita. Madhu?
Ms. Bhooma Krishnan, a career counselor, senior psychologist, and psychotherapist. Result-oriented and responsible youth and a career counselor, dedicated to improving the well-being, behavior, and coping skills at risk youth and public in general. Bring a rare combination proven academic skills, excellence with rich, insightful years on the job experience, spanning across, engaging, and supporting the diverse people across the groups, gender, class, and social hierarchy. Recognized as an able listener, empathetic and a compassionate solution provider, keeping in mind the challenges faced by the varied people under the married circumstance. Possesses understanding of the psychological, developmental, emotional problems people face at the various stages of their lives, including the personal as well as the professional spheres. Experience include the working directly and empathetically with youth populations a need to empower them and encourage the academic, emotional, and social development and growth. Bring the interpersonal strengths and ability to connect with the children of all the ages and establishing the trusting relationship to thrive the challenges roles in situations. Have a firm focus on resolving the concerns and addressing the issues faced by the adolescents with demonstrated excellence in providing them a conducive environment so that they encourage them to share their problems and ensure the same and the addressed successfully. Creative and innovative thinker with effective people management, goal setting abilities combined with superior communication, interpersonal, and presentation skills. Self motivated with ability to excel in a fast paced environment and changing environment and communicating effectively with all levels. As a very inspiring profile is this, I'm very excited to hear this. We welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction. Good evening, my dear friends. Yes, I'm again here. And today's topic is it's okay to ask help. What does it mean? Like, it's okay to ask help. What are you expecting from this session? Can I have a quick chat? Let it be an interactive session. It's okay to ask help. Yes. One or two at least? Come on, respond. Let it be an interactive session as we would ever always have it. Yes. Yeah, open-minded session. Do you think it is to do something with the mental health? Nothing wrong in not knowing. Yes? Yes. Okay. Friendly session. Very good. Yes, it has to be a friendly session. Seeking help is important for lifestyle. Here is the catch. Seeking help for an important lifestyle. Have you given me a host option? Can I share the screen, please?
Yes, we can see the
Yes,
screen.
ma'am.
You are able to see the screen?
Yes, ma'am. We can make it to full screen, ma'am.
Yeah, now is okay?
Perfect.
Yes. So today is about, let me orient you to the mental health well-being. It's okay to ask help. Why this title? Many a times, it so happens we suffer within ourselves. Who is free of stress? Who is totally happy? Come on, 1 or 2%, 100% happy. I have no issues, ma'am. I am floating in cloud nine. I have nothing to do. Why are you getting this negative mental health into my life? Do you say that? Are you all perfectly happy? Not that I want you to have problems, but if you are really very happy, I'm very happy about it. And how many of you are hesitant to seek help? Or how many of you say, it's okay, I can take help, be it from my parents, my siblings, my friends? Do you all share your issues? Or you keep it within yourself? Why today's session is not that interactive? Come on, nobody is 100% perfect and beautiful. Yes, no man is perfect. Yeah, I would see, I'm hoping and I think that I'm addressing the young audience in the age group of 17 to 30, 35. However, this talk is for everybody. I am concentrating on this young population. Yes. What is it? Happy at the moment to attend your informative session. Thank you so much. No, everybody has some form of issue. Seeking help and helping whoever want our help is a part of our life. Perfect. Okay. Let me begin this session. Let us all, you can repeat it within yourself. Let's begin with a serenity prayer, which forms the basis for our life. This is the prayer which I suggest you need to carry it in you, with you, 24/7 until the last moment of our life. Shall we start the prayer? See, this has nothing to do with a religion. This is nothing to do with any particular sect or class. This is a self-talk that we are going to give ourselves. This is the serenity prayer. The prayer is, God, give me the strength to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. The strength to accept the things I cannot change. Certain things in life you cannot change. Did we ever expect COVID-19? Last year, November 24, 2019, did we ever think come March, there's going to be lockdown. Come April, May, we are going to be homebound. We are going to have everything virtual. Otherwise, for this conference, it would have been a seminar instead of a webinar. Do you agree with me? So we have no control over the COVID. However, we have control over social distancing, mask wearing, or hand washing, sanitizing, or building up our immunity. Yes, there is the change. He can control that. While COVID-19, which is global pandemic, which is a pandemic, you have no control. So we have to accept that state. Why pandemic? Oh my God, this is my year of graduation. This is my year of campus interview. Why now? Why me? See, my seniors passed out so smoothly and went, while my 2-3 years juniors still have time to cope up. Oh, should it be only me? See, we often, when there is difficulty, we ask, why me? When you get an award, when somebody says, wow, you're so lucky to have this, then we generally don't question, why me? Do you agree with this? Yes. Absolutely, it is some blessing in disguise. Yeah, that is what about COVID, I think. Do you all agree? All of us, life is a mixture of blessings and difficult times and challenging times, and it is how we are going to cope up with it. Therefore, this serenity prayer, tell this serenity prayer, you may recite your Quran or your Bible or your Gita. I don't advocate any of them. It's up to the personal belief system. That apart, while this is a universal humanitarian prayer, God, give me the strength to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. You cannot do ulta. If you do ulta again, your life gets messed up and you get into stress. All right. Now, I want a quick answer, please. Who is your best friend and whom do you go to when you have some issues, some challenges or some issues? Who do you think is your best friend? Do you have a best friend? Do you go to your mother, to your father, to your siblings, or somebody in your college or in your workplace? Whom do you go? God, ma'am. Yes. God. Yes. Good, good. Almighty is my best friend. Yes. Next. Come on. Quick. Jesus. Yes. Okay. My mother. Okay. Who is your best friend? Come on. I want a few more answers, please. Who is the person who is with you 24/7 from, I give you a clue, from cradle to the grave? Who is there with you at all phases of life? Every time. Who is it? Myself. Wonderful. Abhirami says it's me, myself. Balance me. Okay. Madhavi. Okay. See, okay. Okay. Nisha says myself. Yes, I am my best friend. I love my mother. My mother has given birth to me. She has taken care of all my needs. There cannot be a better well-wisher than my mother, my father, my persons around. However, do I have my mother now? No. She has done good to me. And mother, even some of you may be in your 18 and 19 and 20. And the journey with mother happens only up to a particular stage. And then only she can give an external support for a few more years and then she's gone. But you need to equip yourself, empower yourself, and you need to befriend yourself and know to cope. That is what is called as the coping strategy in psychology. So you need to have that resilience, the inner strength. You should be your best friend. So when you start befriending yourself, when you start having a talk with yourself, when you start doing, let's have one big session, a series of talk on self and self-management. It is not being selfish. However, it is establishing the relationship with yourself first. So the mental health, mental well-being begins from there. This is briefly about me, and of course Madhu with her sweet voice has given an elaborate introduction about me, and this is the serenity prayer. If at all, if you want to note it down, and I would really recommend you tell yourself time and again this, so that in difficult situation you can know whether this is a situation I do really have some control that I can change. Then I need to have courage. I need to have courage of conviction. I need to have the belief that I can change. I know that it is right and the system is not going wrong. I can change it and I will change it. While certain things, certain environment, certain people in your life, certain circumstances or situation, as I told you, the typical classic example of COVID-19, here I have nothing to change but to accept the situation and do all that I can to manage it. So you need to manage. That is the difference, and the wisdom to know the difference. All right, let's come to the core issue of what is mental health. Is mental health something to do with the mind, or what it is? So mental health definition says it is our emotional. What are emotion? Feeling sad, feeling happy, feeling joy, or feeling worried. All these are emotions. Feeling afraid. All these are your emotions. Or then it is the emotional, psychological, and social well-being. Man is a social animal. We are not Robinson Crusoe to be in an island to say, I'm not good at interpersonal relationship. That's okay. It's my life. It is your life, no doubt about it. You need to be in the society. Some people say, I care as with the society. I care damn with the society. But where are you? You are staying in society. You are a social being. So you need to know to balance, to build up your emotional well-being, because it affects your how you think, how you feel, and how you act. It also determines how you handle your stress and relate to others and make choices. Mental health is very important right from childhood to adolescence through your adulthood. Why? Even in the old age. Believe me, I have seen. I mean, I was in a ward during my internship years back, wherein we were asked to go. I mean, I was under supervision also. I saw a classic case of a mother and a small baby, and that psychiatrist who accompanied me in my visit said this baby of 3 days has depression. Believe me, can you believe that depression can affect a child as early as 3-day baby? Why? Because the mother had a difficult pregnancy. She had a traumatic pregnancy. Thereby, she passed on that dopamine secretion, that serotonin, the imbalance in the chemicals in the brain is what caused depression in the child. They initially thought the child is crying for what they tested, and then they found out it has a clinical depression. So nobody is spared. We have to understand. So today's session is, how are we going to manage? Can we manage, or are we going to seek professional help? And it is okay to seek professional help beyond a particular point. What are the causes of mental health? Over the course of a life, we experience the mental health problem. You're thinking. Many students come to me saying, in the counseling and guidance center, many students come to me saying, ma'am, I'm having depression. These days, it's a fancy to use the word depression. Please, clinical depression is something different from having a low mood. Low mood is different. You could have a low mood on a particular day and a high mood on a day, and it can go on, and it could be for no reasons at all. Do you agree with me? Are there life circumstances, life situations that you have faced when you have had a picture perfect day? The sun is bright, unlike the rain now in Chennai or the cyclone in Chennai. It's a perfect weather. It's neither sultry nor it is very cold as in Delhi. It's a perfect weather. You have got up with no pain and aches. All people around you are in perfect health, and everybody is nice, be it your mother or your sister. Everybody is with you. It's a nice day. Things are progressing well. You are getting into your college or in your workplace. You have been okay. But when you're getting into your work desk or when you're getting into your classroom, you tell your friend, I don't know why, today I'm not in a mood at all. Are you not well? Your concerned friend asks you, and you say, no, I am okay. I don't know why, I don't know why. I'm feeling very low. I have no interest at all. Then, have you faced a situation? Come on, answer my question. Have you? Or you have never had such a feeling and you have always had some reason to feel sad, sorry, or low mood? How is it? Chat, please. Let it be an interactive session again, my dear friends. Yes, okay, there could be. Let me continue. You're not in a, am I not able to see the chat, or are they not chatting? Madhu or Tamil sir or anybody, can you?
What you can do, are you able to see the chat window?
Yeah, I am able to.
Okay, the last chat has come from Sobi Johnson at 7:23.
Yeah, that is cognitive, behavioral, social, and emotional well-being of oneself.
Message. Yes,
All right.
Attendees to be more interactive. Yes, we have a highly energetic Bhooma Krishnan ma'am here from Bangalore. So that will be equally balanced when we get energy from rest of the 30.
Absolutely, yes. Because when it is reciprocating, I can give more and more. I can share my experience. Oh, wow, this audience is so receptive. I can share so much with them. When there is a passive audience, especially with a webinar, at least in a seminar, I can look at your body language and I can react accordingly and I can change my talk. Here I'm seeing the screen. All that I have to interact is the chat box. Please give me some feedback on the talk so that I would have planned a particular thing. Based on the chat, I can even change the course because these talks vary according to the target audience, right? So it's not just I can just give what I have prepared and get away. I want to give what you want. I can share my experience. Okay, anyway, yeah, man, we have faced. All of us have faced this. This is mainly because of our negative thinking. And there are 60,000 thoughts which pass by our mind every day. And most of them, believe me, are negative. And when that negative thought number increases, those are the days which reflects on our feelings, on our mood. Although there are no concrete external factors, it reflects on our mood. So we need to be self-aware. And there are some environmental and life experiences such as trauma, abuse, or some inappropriate response from your friends or from your boss or from your teacher or from somebody or the bus, the environmental factors. Suddenly it starts raining, or suddenly there is a lockdown, there is a curfew, or there is some, all these can also add to your mood, but they are all external factors. With all factors remaining fine, when your mood is low and it is transient, that is, you have been good, excellent mood and you have been very productive until this morning or until yesterday night when you went to sleep, and now today morning was also okay, suddenly you start feeling low and that low mood engulfs you. That means you have to be aware and take a deep breath. What was I thinking a few minutes back, or what was the input that I got? Was it that TV news which said that COVID is, there's a second wave in Delhi and Gujarat, and thereby it can come to Chennai again? It's just now Chennai is coming under control. Well, will my parents be affected? This is what the youngsters. So this would have gone into your mind without your awareness, which reflects on your feeling. When there is an external circumstances, there is a death in the family, or there is some issues, then if something happens, okay, see here, Asma says, why to simply waste time thinking negative when Almighty has given us life filled with full of positiveness? That's wonderful. That is called the gratitude. How many of us do have that? Probably you are in that state of mind. You have ultimate surrender. You are doing the best in your job while you are surrendering the results to the Almighty. This is a wonderful attitude, but not all of us have. That is the purpose of this session. Okay, sometimes family history could also be there. Okay, what are all the situations wherein what are common situations where we do have the tough times can lead to tough reactions? There could be anxiety. Yes, there could be anxiety. There could be difficulty in concentrating, mental tension, lack of all these are the tough times can lead to tough reaction. Before we get deeper into it, let us understand in simple terms what is mental health and what you should be aiming at. Mental health is a state of mind wherein you are in peace with yourself and in harmony with others. It's just not important if you are in peace with yourself. Yes, I am in peace with myself. I am calm. I have been doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I am a self-disciplined person. I did my morning routine. I did my morning exercise, my meditation, prayer, and my routine. I have had my breakfast. Young students, young friends, please, it's important to have your breakfast. It's important to exercise. These are all the prelude to the good mental health. Okay, so I have done it. But in spite of it, if you are, that is what the stage you should be aiming at. You should be in harmony with yourself and in peace with your environment. That is most important. Okay, that is very, very important that we aim at that. And then, in spite of it, if you are going to have some issues, then you should know how to tackle it. Now, like physical health, mental health can also be preservative, preventive, and curative. For preservative, that is what I told you, you need to maintain a good health. Good health. And how are you going to maintain the good health? It is through the preventive strategies. What are all the preventive strategies for maintaining a good mental health? physical exercise is absolutely required. What happens when you do the physical health is the neurotransmitter endorphin secretion happens in the mind. Endorphins are called the feel-good hormone. Just try someday. I'm not in a mood to do exercise. Yet you push yourself and do that half an hour exercise. After that, automatically your mood changes. Why? Because when you engage yourself in that minimum half an hour exercise, this secretion of the endorphin makes you feel good, makes you productive, makes you motivated. Therefore, make it a habit as good as brushing your teeth. Your physical exercise has to be there. Do you stop brushing your teeth any single day? Do you give any excuse for that? I don't think anybody, because you cannot stay with yourself nor people around you. So it's as important as to stay with yourself. You have to do your physical exercise. Yes, prayers. Those who have the belief in God or Almighty, please do your prayers. At least do the serenity prayer. God, give me the strength to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. What is prayer? Prayer is the conversation with yourself. It is the positive self-talk, positive reinforcement of the talk, be it the Quran, Bible, Gita, or any scriptures. When you go and analyze it, it is only a self-talk. It is the conversation with the higher energy, and it's in turn, it is motivating, rejuvenating, and energizing yourself. That is prayer. That is, you are asking for that energy. The whole world is a phenomenon of massive energy, and we are a speck of that energy. When that energy in us goes, we become a log, we become a dead body. So we are going to build in that energy through physical exercise, prayers, meditation. Meditation is for calming yourself. Meditation is for calming yourself. It's very important. Just a simple meditation I may be giving you. It's okay to ask help is the topic, I know, but I'm also giving you how to preserve, how to prevent getting into the problem. Having got into the problem, it is okay to seek help. However, let us not try to get into the problem. Young friends, please preserve the health that you have. Prevent getting into issues. But if you still have issues, then comes the curative, then comes the diagnosis, then it is okay to seek help. Tough times, all of us do have tough times. Even a small baby, a newborn baby, has to struggle to suck one drop of milk from the mother's breast or from the external feed with the tiny cheek paining. To feed one drop of milk, the child has to struggle. The child has to struggle to walk. The child falls many a times to walk. Life is struggle. However, let us not take it as a struggle. It's a challenge. Unless the child faces the challenge, the child doesn't grow. Similarly, my dear young friends, if you are in a comfort zone, if you feel, wow, life is going smoothly, tap yourself. Come on, something is wrong. I am stagnating. The flowing water doesn't the stagnant water stinks. It's the flowing water which gives the freshness. And the flow of water has to face its uncertainty. It has to face the ups and downs. The river has to get into the ups and downs. Only then it takes its trajectory. Only then we as individuals grow. Right. So what are all the reactions? Are anxiety. Anxiety, my dear friends, most of you would be social workers or psychologists. Anxiety is to do with a worry about our future. Oh, this COVID, what's going to happen to my internship? Okay, I am into this internship. Will I get a full-time placement, or will I get a remuneration which will sustain me? Is there a growth in this career? You have so many questions which can lead to anxiety. Unless you are going to balance your anxiety, you are going to get stuck. So anxiety to some extent is required. When I am addressing you guys, I had the anxiety, although this could be my nth webinar, but still, what am I going to talk? It's okay to seek help. What is going to be the target audience? See, now when I'm doing, why the chat is not as many as it was in the previous session? Have people got bored to my way of talking? I have my own question. Could I be changing my way of talking? See, so many things are the questions that I ask myself. So anxiety to some extent is required. Stress to some extent. These are all not the big no terms. Unless you have the anxiety, you are not going to work. And unless you are not going to work, you are not going to perform. So it's required, but you need to see whether that anxiety is manifesting in the form of your physical disorder. Is it manifesting? Is it stopping my daily routine? Is my anxiety, is my low mood, which I call as depression, is it interfering in my daily routine? Yes, then I need to ask. Then I need to ask help. If not, okay, I am able to balance my anxiety. I am able to get over my low mood. I can know that I have my logical and rational reasoning to get over it, and it's okay. And I know that it is a passing phase. This too shall pass is there in me, and I believe in Almighty. I believe that change is the only constant thing, and change is what I can always constantly expect. I am aware of all these things. I am balancing myself and I'm carrying on with my life. Family tensions, yes. Again, family tensions. Who is spared of family tensions? It's how we are going to deal with it. Lack of motivation, the lack of fire within. How am I going? So tough times can lead to tough reactions. How are we going to take it ahead is very, very important. Where is my slide not moving? Okay. See, there are other problems also. Phobias are irrational fears, relationship problem, social anxiety, alcohol, okay, relationship breakup, homesickness, peer pressure. These are the common stresses that can impact the mental health. Do you agree with me that these are the common stresses and all of us do face this sometime or the other in our life? Relationship breakup, homesickness, peer pressure, loneliness, in spite of being amidst the social media, amidst friends. Now with pandemic, of course, we don't have the physical interaction, but we are connected. We are connected in the virtual meet. We are connected in the social media platforms, but we are still connected. We are a social being. We are trying to connect with ourselves. Now, but still we feel loneliness, academic pressure, future career stress. These are the common stressors which impact the mental health, being too over involved, body image concern, drug, poor diet, lack of exercise, all these are the common. See, what are the common conditions which are most common? Anxiety. As I told you, anxiety is a worry about the future. This is what is most common among the college students as diagnosed by the professionals. Then comes depression, panic attack, hyperactive, attention deficit hyperactive syndrome, eating disorder. These are the common mental health problem. So anxiety takes the topmost. We all experience different aspects at different times. But the question is, this is very important, my dear friends. This is where we come to the crux of the topic. It is now 7:38. Can I have another 10-15 minutes? Tamil sir?
Sure, ma'am.
15 minutes is okay. Okay. So I'll take 15 minutes, right? I'll plan my session such a way that I stop for another 15 minutes. We all experience different aspects of these reactions. The question is how severe it is, how persistent it is, that is how often you have these problems, and does it impact your daily life. Why this question is, I would always call this mental health issue when you are not dealing with it at the right time, when you are not sharing, or when you are not trying to resolve it, and when you are not trying to get away from it. It is, I call it the phenomenal rotten potatoes. You carry the rotten tomatoes. You carry a tomato in a bag, okay, and you are supposed to be carrying it for a few days from now. If that is the case, today you are carrying it in the bag, tomorrow you are carrying the same tomato, it ripens more. So it is heavier than what it was yesterday. The third day, the second day, it becomes even more because it is getting heavier still. Then it gets rotten. After that, the fourth day, it starts stinking. Then it starts oozing out. It is stinking not only to the person who is carrying, it also to the surrounding. That is what is the mental illness about. The question is, all those problems or the issues that we listed out in the common day-to-day, loneliness, homesickness, peer pressure, or anxiety or depression, whatever it could be, if it can be dealt with, and if it is there to the extent that you can handle, and it is there for a day or two and then slowly reduces and vanishes, then it is okay. Well, what is the test check? If you have such feeling of hopelessness, helplessness, less sleep, less or difference in the sleeping pattern, difference in the appetite on all days, every day for 2 weeks or more. It should be on all days, every day for 2 weeks or more. That is what is the persistent. And it is troubling you so much. It is a burden on you. Okay, it is a burden that it is impacting your day-to-day life. There could be days where it is impacting you to such an extent you don't feel like getting out of your bed. Even brushing your teeth, which is a simple that which you do in your autopilot mode, becomes a burden for you. You don't want to have bath, you want to be lying down. And it is not about 1 or 2 days phenomenon, my dear friends. It should happen on every day, all days, and it should happen for 2 weeks or more. It is impacting your daily life. Then is when you should tell yourself, I am not alone, and helping hand is available either in the campus or in the society. You have your psychologist, you have your counselor, or first it is your family. Talk to your mother, father, sibling, or whomever you feel comfortable and confident. We call them the significant others. Share your issues. They need not have to give you any solution. Once you start sharing your issue, one second.
Usually once you click on the chat, and then again you need to click on the presentation so that your cursor will,
Okay. So what happens is, once you have these symptoms, try talking to people around you, my dear friends. Once you feel, okay, if you are not able to talk, some issues, because some family dynamics could be that you cannot share everything and anything. You cannot talk to your parents probably in some families about your boyfriend issue. But there are families, believe me, where you can talk to your mother as a friend. You can talk to your father as a friend and share the issues about your boyfriend or as personal issues. Not all families are like that, in which case you can find a friend if she is confident, if she or he is confident. You should know whom to share, how much to share, because tomorrow you should not be landing in trouble because of that. When you are doubtful, okay, this is such a confidential issue, while it is troubling me, but I am not able to share, then you can definitely find a counselor. So it is not anything red to meet a psychologist or a counselor. मैं पागल हूँ क्या? Am I mad or what? எனக்கு என்ன பைத்தியமா நான் போய் ஒரு கவுன்சிலரையும் சைக்காலஜிஸ்டையும் பார்க்கறதுக்கு? No. Anybody, I am a psychologist with over 2 years of 2 decades of experience. When I have issue, when I'm not able to manage, I go to my superior, I go to my senior who is a mentor to me, and she goes to her mentor. All of us as mental health professionals, we do have somebody to go to, share our problems, vent our feelings, and just relieve ourselves. Why we go to a counselor is because counselors are different from your family and friends, and they are outside your daily life. Okay, see, they are outside your daily life. They will not judge you. They will not criticize you. They will not make any assumptions. And when you are going to share them the issues, the counselors or the psychologists, they are going to be neutral. And one more thing I tell you, my dear friends, those of you who have never met a counselor, counselors are not going to give you one shot prick or a one pill, a ready-made solution to your problem. It is not like I have a common cold or a flu, I go get some medicine, or I have some problem, I get some antibiotic. No, this is not going to happen. Counselors are from totally different background, total different for education, family background and status. Everything is different. All that we as psychologists and counselors will do is We are going to help you find solution to your problem. It is not about that we are not going to give you advice. We are not going to give you any suggestions. We may help you find the suggestions. How? Through questioning. Through questioning. We give you questioning. And those questioning that we ask as psychologists are the questions that you are going to ask yourself, so that you are going to get deeper into the roots of your conscious, subconscious mind. Where is the root to this problem? You are going to find. We are going to help you get into the self-introspective mode and find out, oh my God, this incident happened when I was a child of 4 years. It is having an impact on me at my age of 22. Oh, ma'am, I didn't know about it at all. Thank you so much. See, this is what we do. We use different therapies. We know when we take your history, when we start having the establishing rapport, we start questioning you. We also do a lot of psychoeducation, so that we work in a collaborative effort. It's not that we are working in tandem. It is your problems become my problem. I travel along with you in the journey, and I am in the counseling session for that 40-45 minutes. Thereby, I am totally outside. I, as a counselor, am not going to judge you, promise, my dear friends. No criticizing. See, you have your own justification for behaving and doing and thinking what you're doing. Each man will do what he thinks is best. And we have no right to criticize others, and no assumptions. Oh, she could be from a very rich family. That is why she is behaving snobbish. That is why. No assumptions at all. We just take what is there on the paper, and we just have an interaction and then go along. And only source of information about this issue is you, and it is about you. And why talk to a counselor is you might need space to talk without any pressure. So when we are talking, I question, I just listen to you. When I'm listening to you, I'm giving an attentive. All myself is with you. I am traveling the journey along with you for that particular period of time. So when there is silence, that's okay. So much of communication happens in silence, and it goes on, and there is no pressure. When you're not answering, come on, talk, tell me something. No, I give you your space. If you're not comfortable in the session to talk, I let go that question for now. I will get back to it maybe in the later stage. So there is absolutely no pressure. Feel comfortable and talk. And it is a professional advice with all the qualification, with all the experience. More than anything, we give you a professional advice. Counselor can help you understand yourself. Think things through. Sometimes what happens, we just think when there is a situation, we just have a unidimensional view of the problem. While the counselor, the third person who is listening to your problem, we are going to give you the holistic perspective. Look at the 360 degree of your problem. Did you look at this angle? Did you look at that angle? We will empower you with so many life skills, problem solving skill, decision making skill, conflict management, managing your own emotions, managing your stress. We equip yourself and help you think things through the 360 degree and give you the holistic picture of whatever issues you have. And we acknowledge your feeling, work them through you, and in a collaborative effort, change the negative patterns, give a little homework sessions wherein we help you have the self-awareness and work within yourself, and give some suggestions. Can you consider this option if it is okay with you? Okay, then you say, no, ma'am, this isn't. That's okay. Maybe you can try this. And you just try this for a week. If it doesn't work, come back. It need not necessarily work. We can try another option too. And there are so many choices to the problem. There is no one-shot rule to any one problem. There are different solutions. It's just that you need to think from a different perspective. Concerns these could be the common concerns when you feel that when you feel that you have to go to a counselor. I told you, I've convinced you have to go to a counselor, but you have all these questions popping up in you. Okay, what all you feel? Oh my God, counselor, does going to a counselor mean I'm a failure? Oh my God, it is only the Pythians, it is only the mad people who go to a psychologist. My problem is not such I should go to a psychologist. Oh no, please, these are all the myths in meeting a psychologist. Does going to a counselor mean I'm a failure? Absolutely no. It is, in fact, you are more positive, you are open to your growth, you are open to analyze yourself, you have the courage to open up yourself and find out where that rotten tomato is, so that you can just throw it off instead of carrying the burden with you. Once you throw that rotten tomato, by rotten tomato, I mean the issues that are troubling you. Once you throw away, you are so productive. Your life becomes such a thing that you celebrate life. You start enjoying life. Why? When solution is available, why should you struggle? Oh my God, am I crossing the limit? Okay, what would my friends think? I don't want to be reminded how bad I feel. Sorry. Okay, I don't want to. Okay, it's like saying I'm weak. When I go and seek help, a professional help, it's like saying I'm weak. All these are myths. I feel ashamed of my problem. Counseling could get in the way of my studies. Once I start having a session, I am going to take out all the dirt, it is like cleaning a dirty place in your home. When you start dusting your house, for some extent, the house gets dirtier than what it was. Yes, it's a practical example. Once you start dusting the house and cleaning the house, you put out all those things in the house gets dirtier than what it was when you started off. However, the final result is you are going to have a spick and span, a beautiful, sparkling, well-organized house at the end of the effort. That is what happens in a counseling session. Once you're coming to the counseling session, all the dirty energy, the negative energy, the pent-up emotions, the traumatic emotions, which you have locked and kept it in one corner, which is manifesting either in the physical form or in the mental form, and it is not allowing to work in your productive way, is stopping you. When you're coming to the counselor, it is like it's going to be some days it is going to be difficult, but believe me, my dear friends, when you seek the right help from the right source, it is going to leave you a much more productive, a much more energetic person who is looking at life to celebrate life to its fullest potential and be happy. And there's also a myth. Once I start a session, it never ends. Maybe I won't like the counselor. Suppose I want to know I don't know what to say. It might make me worse. These are the myths. I'm sure many of you would have faced it. Remove the myths, and it's okay to attend a session. That is what is today's session about. It is okay to seek help, because I am going to unburden myself. I am going to throw away that rotten tomato outside. I'm going to cleanse myself, make space for more energy, and I am going to go ahead with full speed, in a full zoom. I am going to do a revamping of my inner self and unburden. Talk to the counselor. I trust the counselor. Go to the right source wherein you trust the counselor wherein the confidentiality is assured. Counseling services are offered, when you get into a counseling session, what we normally do is we do an assessment. At least I do this. I give some test, which is a basic test, which is the entry test, wherein I test whether you really have. I take your history sheet and do some basic test to test your DAS. By DAS, I mean depression, anxiety, and stress. What are your levels of depression, anxiety, and stress? Whether they are normal, mild, moderate, severe, or extremely severe. Once I get it, I share the results with you. This is where we are going. This is your problem. I diagnose your problem. I help you diagnose your problem. It's going to be a collaborative effort wherein we are going to draw an agenda. This is your issue. This is not such, it's a simple issue. I think today's session you all should be done. Do these things, life session you should be done. Sometimes it requires 2, 3, 4 sessions. I give you an agenda. We give you a timeline. We also give you, this is the therapy that I think you may require. Let us see how the sessions go. And in the middle of that session, I give you the same assessment to test how you're progressing at the end of the session, so that you have everything in numbers. I tell my clients who come to me, see, once you come to the counseling session, it's like a medical record. Have a record of all these things. 10 years, 15 years down the line, keep the same thing. And if at all, God forbid, you don't have these issues, if at all some issues come up, you can refer to this. Oh, this was done to me, then can I try again? Or if you're going to a psychologist, you can share all these things so that it is helpful for the psychologist you're going to meet after a decade or so. to take it forward. What I mean to say is we are going to do a full analysis of yourself, give you the assessment, and also share what psychotherapy, everything is going to be transparent. Psycho education is going to happen. Sometimes we also have a group session, workshop, case studies, takeaways, and these are the career, and yoga and holistic therapy also is done. Coming to counseling takes courage. It involves facing yourself. Counseling is a commitment of time and energy, my dear friends. Counseling is an investment in yourself. It is okay to seek help. Okay, I don't think these things I have time for them. Anyway, I just go through this. Think over this. This is very important. Please think. As we started with the serenity prayer, let us end with this. Think over. Nothing binds you other than your thought. Nothing limits you except your fears. Nothing controls you except your belief. This is the food for the thought. Everything is within you. This is an introspective thought, a homework for you guys. Please take away the serenity prayer and this prayer, wherein you have to work on yourself. Thank you, my dear friends. Thank you, 3G Me Life platform, for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. It was a very wonderful session and it is very useful for ma'am. And we have got many acknowledgement in our chats and it is very energetic. Thank you, ma'am, for this wonderful session and really mind-blowing words from you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. I leave the session. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was very beautifully explained, and yeah, all the mental aspects, like how we have to use that counseling session for our benefits, everything was explained beautifully, and you have so many acknowledgements here. So thank you so much for the session. And yeah, guys, now we will be having a poll, so you can share your feedbacks and like cast your reviews here. And meanwhile, you can text in the chat box as well. Okay, what you liked, what was the feedback, like what was it learning from today's session, and which part you liked. Okay, which part you liked, and how it was. Is it beneficial? Everything you can comment on the chat box, guys. So quickly, please cast your polls. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. Thank you. We have very energetic like participants here. Everything we are asking, you are giving the response. We just love it. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, Litesh is telling that I am very excited in the session and get new thoughts in the session, ma'am. Okay, thank you so much. I think ma'am has signed off. So this is a daily engagement session happening every day from 7 to 8 p.m. guys, and every day we are bringing new speakers from different domains. So use this opportunity. These and all you will not be getting from outside. So they are sharing their experience as well, apart from that theoretical knowledge or apart from their like the textbook theory. They are sharing their practical knowledge, which is making it a little more interesting. So I hope to see you all in the next session as well. So this is 3G International Event Academy's daily engagement session. And from today's session, this is MC Anjali signing off with MC Anandri Aravind and MC Tamarasan, MC Madhumita, MC Kishore, and the entire 3G International Event Academy team. So we'll be playing a couple of videos now, which will be explaining about the 3G advanced program as well as how to connect with our leaders. So you can contact our leaders if you're interested to join our 3G International Academy team. And you can also be a part of emceeing how we, like me, Madhumita, and Kishore is doing. So you can use this opportunity. We all hope you to see you soon in our 3G International Academy team. So for today, this is MC Anjali signing off again. Thank you so much. Over to technical team for videos.
Actually, I was able to see receive some of the chat from audience asking for the event management presentation. So probably quickly for 2 to 3 minutes, let me run through the presentation for the want of the audience. So after that, we'll have videos.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
All right, so this is a small presentation on 3G International Event Academy. As Anjali was saying, this event, the daily engagement session and the conferences and all the meetings are being organized by 3G International Event Academy. This is being founded by Dr. Shahid Soleil, who is the founder of 3G Mission, and Dr. Marada Sivasubramanian is the advisor. And a little bit about Dr. Shahid Solil is a founder of Mission 3G, Humanitarian, Egalitarian, Global Resi Awardee 2018 from Harvard University. And with great note of thanks to him, I'd like to start this presentation. And our mentor, Dr. Marja Subramanian, who has been the Mission 3G advisor, who's a blogger, coach, consultant, speaker, and trainer, and who has been the national leader and guiding the entire team across India. So about myself and Nandini, we are going to be the trainers for this 3G International Event Academy, and also we are the co-founders. We have been doing all sort of events, starting from birthday party up to wedding, corporate events, product launches, any type. Like we classified event industry into around 50 to 80 different genres, and we have got exposure in all those genres. Once the lockdown started, we transformed ourselves as a virtual MC, being at home and hosting the events. That's how we are doing the events now. And these are our business cards, and I'll be sharing the contact information once again at the last. And what is this 3G International Event Academy? You come here, you join the course, you attend the training, the theoretical training, and then the practical training, like how Anjali, Madhu, or Kishore have been hosting today. You get an hands-on experience. You get opportunity to host a lot of events, the daily engagement session, and also get opportunity to host almost all the 3G events. So we come up with so many events. Apart from this, we'll also be giving you opportunity outside also, and you are well trained so that you can handle events outside as well. So this is what basic thing about 3G International Event Academy. What you'll learn, you'll be learning about event management, event organizing, how to organize a conference, how to approach the speaker, how to select the speaker, how to coordinate with the events team, and how to go about with the Zoom or any technology related things. You'll be learning everything about event management, online event organizing. You'll be learning about offline event emceeing as well, and also online emceeing as well. Initially, you'll be learning a lot about online emceeing, which is what we call as the virtual emceeing, what we have been doing today. And you'll be learning a lot of digital technologies like Zoom, Lark, Google Drive, and you'll be learning a lot more how to use the digital space effectively and what sort of digital technologies are available. And you'll be learning a lot about marketing. Having skills alone is not enough. Being at home and having the skills, you need to showcase it to the audience. So that is why the marketing comes into picture. We teach you how to do the marketing, and that's how you are able to reach out to a larger audience. And at the end of the course, what are you going to get? You'll be qualified enough to handle an event all alone. Yes, of course, team is going to be there for the support, like how Anjali or Madhu or Kishore has been handling today. We just tell them this is what we want today, and they are able to do that. So likewise, you will be trained. You'll be able to handle the events, and of course, you're going to get certificate from 3G IRPS, and you're getting placement. When I say placement, it's nothing but you'll be getting so much of opportunity to host 3G's own events, and of course, we'll be referring you to outside events as well, and ongoing support for your career growth. Once you join any of the course or any of the internship with 3G, you are called for so many other engagement program. Everything is absolutely free for you. That's how you get to get along with so many other people, and it helps you to have a great career growth. And types of courses, these are tentative as of now, subject to change, but this is a rough outline for you. Basically, we have started the internship today, but still, if someone is interested, you can still contact us. We'll be sending you the recorded videos of what we have explained about the internship process. You can go through that, and you can decide if you like to take the internship. So what is the internship process all about? It's absolutely free, whether you're a college goer or you're a dropout or you're a working professional, no matter what, you can still join the internship. It's going to be a 1 month internship starting from today until December 25th or until 28th. It's going to happen. What are the things you'll learn? You'll be learning how to do the data research. You'll be learning the 21st century skills like Canva, white paper, building a company, how to build a website, and you'll be doing a lot of video presentation, and you'll be attending every day's training program. And of course, finally, you are also going to get internship certificate. So this is what basically about internship, which is completely free. We expect you to have a laptop and a good internet connection. However, if you don't have laptop, not a problem. If you can still manage with your Android phone, or if you are able to manage with your friend's laptop, that's fine. We expect you to work for approximately 4 hours to 6 hours a day. Whatever the work we give, you can do that. That's how you learn. That is what about the internship. And then the paid course, which is the foundation one, which will be for 2 days, like how we trained the MCs for the conferences. We'll be training on the technology that is mainly on Zoom. We'll be helping you how to prepare a script and how to coordinate for an event, how to host a formal event. Fortunately, if you have any conference, upcoming conference, you'll be able to host that. Or else we'll give you opportunity to host the everyday's training session, the everyday speaker engagement, and of course there is a certificate as well. And finally, the advanced course, where it's going to be for 3 months, or maybe it may go even for 6 months, where we'll be covering the things that comes in foundation course, the technology training, script preparation, event coordination, emceeing the formal event. Apart from that, you'll be given opportunity to host a lot of daily events and almost all the 3G events, and also you'll be learning about the white paper, building company website, Canva, and also you'll get an exclusive profile for you, the PDF profile. Like how we have created this PDF. Likewise, we'll be creating a standard PDF for you so that you can share it with your clients and you can get orders on your own as well. And of course, finally, the certification. So these are the basic things about 3G International Event Academy. You can contact either Nandini, you can take the number 86102-57395. Preferably on WhatsApp. Instead of call, please leave a message in the WhatsApp asking for details. We'll send you the detail. Or you can contact me on my WhatsApp number 900-308-7198. Thank you so much. Over to Anjali to give the closure for the event.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for briefing about our event beautifully. And we have shared our leaders connect about Tamil Sas and Nandini ma'am's social media handouts in the group in the chat box. So anyone who is interested to join the 3D International Event Academy team, you can follow them on that social media handouts, and you can also message them. And okay, we were having queries about, okay, will we be providing the recording? So this is live streamed on YouTube and our YouTube channel, Dr. Shahid Cholil. So if anyone missed any part, or if you want to see that videos again, you can always go to our YouTube channel and you can watch the same in that. Okay, so, and I use this opportunity to thank our mentors, Tamilasan sir and Nandini ma'am, for this opportunity. So till we meet next day, this is MC Anjali signing off again from 3G International Event Academy team with MC Nandini Aravindan, MC Tamilrasan, MC Kishore, MC Madhupita, and the entire 3G International Event Academy team. Thank you. So now over to technical team for the videos.